good start. We'll see. We're jumping into the pistol now as these players get underway for the first match on LAN in over 2 years.
Here we go. CLG Red starting on the city side, winning the knife round. Of course, we have Goose Breeders. She's got a smoke flash, a nade, a lot of utility being purchased there, and Kelsey with a kit and a smoke as well. We have a heavy stack towards B here. This could be a read, and it's actually a ruse from Mindfreak. A little bit of a fake towards A, but it is going to be a B pincer coming in.
Yeah, the B split, and the stack is here. You can see Goose Breeder, she was setting up for that flash for apps, but it's going to be short where all these players are positioned to come through. That flash gets thrown, Viscos gets blinded, but Julie and Goose Breeder, they've already found 2 onto that short offensive. Emmy, she's able to hold out in apps as well. Kelsey finds Mei Mei in the meantime. Now it's just Viscos and Mish left. The 2v5, Mish has made a bit of ground here. Dink down Kelsey and has maybe found an opening into the A side here, potentially a bomb plant.
She could maybe get the bomb down here, but she's kind of by her lonesome, and she needs to help her teammate out, and Mish, she's getting pushed from every direction, and Visca's going to find 2 quick kills suddenly. A 3v2, this is doable now.
Yeah, that's huge. 2 kills towards the B side of the map as well. They've got a bit of time to work with here. Are they ready for this fight coming through CT? No, Goose Breeder finds one. Visco, she's already found 3. On for the ace here. 4 kills in the opening round. Just needs to find 1 more. The ace, if she can do it, to open up the account here. Gonna get that bomb down. It's being planted. Knows where this other player is coming from. Knows that it's connector. She's peeking for it. Has the info. Jiggling with this Glock. Die. She's positioning out Con. Visco's just playing around side boxes here, holding all the angles, gets the spot onto Die. Gets a few shots up towards stairs, just playing with the angles, playing with the edge, swings out wide, can't quite find the head, but no one, they're not connecting any of the shots, but Die, she finds it through the edge of the box, denies the ace, and CLG Red get the first pistol.
Oh, that came down to the wire. Viscos, though, she almost had it. Almost had it, Lucy. 4 kills. That would have been spectacular. That was a 2 versus 5. She almost turns it around, but Diane, like, she's just so confident, right? She was so patient, waiting for Viscos to go for the peak, just biding a time, and eventually landing the headshot. But that was such a nice try coming in from Mindfreak. It looked like CLG Red, they had the right read, they had the right plan, the perfect setup, the stack towards B, shutting it down. So they had to go for the instant decision to head towards the A bomb side. And even then, the final 2 players alive, they were very separated kind of from each other. Still, shots being landed, so even though they lose the round, Viscos, at least she's here to pop a few heads, and that is a sight you want to see.
Huge confidence booster, right? Coming into it and just getting a 4K off the bat like that. Can't quite pull off the ace. That would have been an incredible one to start it, but even still, Mindfreak, good way to start things off now. Just going to be pistols into this round, bit of a deco. Viscos with armor behind hers, courtesy of all those kills. But should just be a matter of protocol as they just try and boost up into window here. Goose Breeder is playing the angle though, and that's a 3v for her. Viscos still looking sharp. That's the M4 dropped. Now the 3v4 as T's have taken control of mid.
Just the Deagles being invested here from the side of Mindfreak, and are not really going for a force buy, which they could have gone for, right? They got a bomb down, but instead opting to go for a full-fledged buy come round number 3 for the time being. They have taken down Goose Breeder, as they all group up now together. The problem here for the T's are there's no utility, right? Just the Deagles, they're going to have to go for the contact play. And Viscos, she's already picked up 1 frag, bringing a grand total to 5 already in 2 rounds. They're going to be walking into this 2-player setup. We have Julie all the way towards bench with the FAMAS, and she's got backup in the form of Emmy as well. This crossfire should be good enough to shut this one down.
Yeah, perfectly played here position. It's going to be a bit of a spray down there, finding the first on the Eminent. Emmy chimes in onto Mish, and now Viscos, even with that armor, not much of a show against the FAMASs. So fairly clean for Mindfreak in the end, although they do lose the M4 A1S, so it is a little bit costly, considering it's just the Deagles coming through. But now Mindfreak can pull out the AKs. They can pull out all the utility, and now we get the gun round.
AKs abound for every one of the Mindfreak members. They have quite a bit of utility as well. Let's see what they do with this, though. Thus far, CLG Red just losing the one to play the previous round, so they will have the M4A1 upgrade for Emmy. Preston still going to be wielding the FAMASs. Vivian looking to take a fight up mid, so early mid control coming in from Mindfreak, and CLG Red looking to wrest it back from them. It's a bit of a hectic fight here. Trades will be back and forth, and Vivian so very low on 8 points of health. She's going to try and extricate herself from this position, and she's going to continue to push on ahead.
I don't know if she got spotted there. She went down. Emmy holding the angle might not have caught the head. They know this player is stuck in unders. Kelsey, even the tag there onto... Oh, that's a team kill. Vivian going down to Mei Mei, but she does get the trade back onto Emmy. So we're in the 2-on-3 here. Scout out on Die, so it's not the best weaponry in the world. Mei Mei playing through Con here. Potentially an opportunity on this short player. They're not really too sure on where these players are in that bomb. It still has to be collected.
Yeah, we saw Kelsey just walk down underpass and just go all the way through B Apartments. So she might know that B Apartments is, I mean, she knows B Apartments is clear right now, but that was a window of opportunity for Mindfreak to maybe sneak on in towards B. But instead, they opted to go forward towards A bomb site. The thing here is they don't have any smoke. They have the one Molotov to work with, which could be used for Diane, which has got the scout.
It's just a scout. It's not really the ideal weapon for the job, especially when your head is removed immediately by Mish. It's a 2v2 now. No utility though, as mentioned, just a single flashbang on Mei Mei. CT is clear though. That Molotov has gone down, so the opportunity to plant is in here. There are kits on the CTs, and Mei Mei with this very advanced position. Both CTs coming through connector. They're going to have to clear her. She has the perfect angle to disrupt this. She just has to be a matter of timing. Catches the edge of it, slings out from the burst, and the spray onto both. Mindfreak convert their first.
That was a huge round coming out from Mindfreak. For a moment though, they really had no information with the CTs where B Apartments, Kelsey could potentially have caught one of them off guard as well. The bomb was dropped all the way towards T-spawn, but able to isolate the frag, the fight onto Die, and Die unfortunately not quite able to land a shot with a scout and getting instantly deleted. So early in the game, Mindfreak, I mean, we started pistol round as well, like almost converting it, but making this, converting this buy round is huge considering it's still very early in the game though. And for CLG Red, they will have to opt for just the pistols. We have Kelsey with the 5.7, who might be playing a little bit close towards Palace. We have a bit of a stack towards the A bomb side. This could be disastrous.
Yeah, they're going to be walking straight into this stack here. They do definitely have the weapons advantage, but there's the aim on CLG Red that they have to be worried about. All these USPs ready to chime in. The Molotov is perfect though. That's the first player down for the fact of this stack. They're going to be fully aware. It's another team kill. That's 2 team kills already.
Oh.
Everyone's falling. There's only 2 players left on the Mindfreak side. They're able to get a kill back. It's a 2v3 now. That bomb though, it's been dropped in the open.
Oh, this is so messy for Mindfreak. 2 TKs in 1 round. And bomb needs to be retrieved. And Mish, she's wire lonesome right now. They're going to push on in. This is ballsy from CLG, and they're going to spot her. The smoke acting as a one-way, and it's all in Amy to turn this one around. She finds one, but Emmy will pluck her head clean off her shoulders. That is a disaster of a round for Mindfreak. They just go for the contact play towards A, and 2 TKs, Lucy. You did not want to see that.
Yeah, you hate to see that one, all right? Look, get those rounds out of the way early. Look, just focus. It's the first time on land. Bit of jitters. Just get it out of the way. It's all good. It's all good. We're going now into the deco. They can take this one a bit slower, get their heads back into the game. But yeah, a bit awkward there, especially with the bomb being dropped forward. The smoke in the hands of CLG Red. They're able to smoke off the AKs and retrieve them themselves. And it all just falls apart. And now we get the MVP out on Die as well. So maybe a chance for that AWP Masterclass to be on show.
Considering it was just the 1.57 being purchased there from CL, yeah, just the 1.57 for Kelsey. That's such a massive bonus round, right? You can see the 2 AK-47s retrieved over there, really going to help their money as well. We do see the full buy coming out, and you can see, you know, signs of nerves. Like 2 TKs coming against just the USPs. You can see that Mindfreak are feeling a little nervous despite winning the first buy round. So this is where you want to see, you know, the likes of Bibian. She said she's kind of like the leader, although she's not the IGL for the team, and she's the one who hypes them up. She also needs to be the person to kind of calm them down right now, to slow things down. You know, when you know your opponents just have the pistols, you don't want to necessarily go for these contact plays. You want to slow things down, kind of sniff out where the stack could potentially be. And these are things, listen, I'm 100% sure they know how it's supposed to be played, but when it comes to the heat of the moment, when it comes to playing on LAN in front of an arena, that's when the nerves start to show a bit. That being said, Goose will be taken down, so trade will transfer. Viscous has been lethal so far. As I say that, though, Kelsey will immediately put her down.
Yeah, the 2 rookies from either squad. Now Kelsey can just sit back here and aim at these Deagle players. It's just a firing range for her. Emmy finding Eminent as well. Now Mish, bum on her back, Glock in her hands. Not really in a great position to do much, particularly with 20 seconds left on the clock. Probably wants to go down here, to be honest. $1,900 in the bank. Doesn't really want to stay alive, so looking for a head to click potentially. Come on, fight the money. There we go. Kelsey takes it down in the end, and CLG Red off to a pretty strong start here.
Yeah, obviously gifted the round number 4, but still, they make it very, very clean, just losing Goose Breeder. For the side of Mindfreak, an early tag timeout getting called, and I think that's the right time to call this one, right? We saw their, you know, the way round before just completely spiraled out of control, and now we have yet another buy taking place. This time, though, it's going to be against the full-fledged buys for CLG Red. Earlier, they had the FAMASs, they had the They had a scout as well. This time we got Diane on the big green. We got AKs, M4s out. So I want to see more from them. Not having to rely on just the one player popping off and going clutch. This is where we're going to get to see what Mindfreak have in store for us here. Looking at the veto, if you're the Aussies, you're feeling very happy that it is Mirage that they're going to be playing on a puggy map where the individuals can shine. But when you're going up against CLG Red, that's not enough. You need to still operate like a team.
Absolutely, and Mirage can feel suffocating against a side like CLG Red when they have such a strong CT defense. So it's good that they take that pause early. Speak with the coach, Bibian, can reset a bit. She's a little bit quiet so far. Definitely a player that we're looking forward to pop off. So really need her to start stepping up here alongside Viscos, who has been the frag leader as mentioned. Going to be early aggression here towards mid. Die finding the first through the box actually, and also got the tag onto Viscos. A huge amount of damage done early. Viscos does find the kill on her though. Now maybe he can activate. She's coming through connector. The flash, it's perfect though, and it's from a teammate. Viscos stringing out now, trying to find the kill, but Goosebreeder mowing down everybody. Eminent and Mish, the 2v4, already tagged down low. Mish does Kelsey though. Goosebreeder going to drop it. Defensive smoke, the rotations have all come through. Everyone is on the A side of the map at the moment. That bomb is coming out with the tears. They're trying to clear it. They've spotted Emmy. That HE, it actually could do a huge amount of damage. Doesn't quite make it. Not really safe to be planted at the moment. So much trickle damage being done, but Mish finding kills there. It's a bit scrappy. They're finding the angles, finding the players. Been brought down so low, but still able to do damage. But now, with Eminent going down, it's just Mish. Already 2 kills to her name, but 2 more to find. Very little HP to do it with. Jiggling out and can't quite find it. Julie does shut her down. And CLG Red convert a 5th.
Even though they're able to take down 3 weapons for CLG Red, it's not going to be much of an issue, right? The AWP will still be retrieved, and if looking at the money, it's looking pretty damn solid for the CLG Red side. We have a couple of players in above $5,000. The rest of them, okay, maybe Goose and Julie are a little bit low on funds, but it's still fine, because right now it's going to be once more the pistols coming out from Mindfreak. 5 Deagles. 1 flash. They're going to use up a smoke early on. They're going to be going for early mid-contestation where they do have Die looking to once more take the fight with the AWP. And the thing with what I'm enjoying from CLG Red is how dynamic they're being in these setups, right? It's not stagnant, it's not easy for them to read. Die finding Bibian with the off from connector, now immediately pivoting back towards jungle, where she's going to be watching for a potential boost, which is taking place right now.
Oh, gets caught off to the USC. Viscos has had her number a couple of times now, finding all of these openings. Although Goosebreeder on the rotate does shut her down before any more damage can be done. May gets dispatched off as she goes up through connector. Once again, we're looking at Mish here with that Deagle. Has picked up the bomb. 4 players hunting on her position super fast. Has spotted one already. If we find any more damage here, it would be good, but dispatched by Emmy. So pretty clean round there in the end for CLG Red, looking very hot to trot. But once again, we have the guns coming out from Mindfreak, and now I'm looking for them. They really need to start getting a couple more rounds on the T side.
Yeah, this is when things can potentially just spiral out of control, right? And that's what, like you mentioned it earlier as well, CLG Red, it can be suffocating playing against them and how they kind of keep you pinned down. Thus far, we've seen Mindfreak go for these kind of like mid-contestations where they have come out on top a couple of times. Apart from that, it's been Die who's just been kind of making life very uncomfortable. Another player we have to keep an eye out on is Emmy. Already 10 and 2 as they look to once again take a little bit of a fight towards mid. But a little bit of a switch up here from Mindfreak. They're going to slow things down, allowing CLG Red to expend a lot of the utility early on. And then slowly making the way in. This does look like it's going to be a late hit towards B. A B pincer could be on the cards here for Mindfreak.
There's only one player actually towards the B side. It's a push towards upper mid. This could catch off the T's off guard, so they are going to find Eminent early on. That's mid control completely given up. It's going to force them probably to commit to this take towards the B side. Julie, she's jump peeking it. I think she's heard something because that utility, it starts to go down. She falls back to a more defensive position. Another flank coming through underpass as well. Emmy gets 2 in the process. Bibian is able to take her down. And now the 2v4 for May and Bibian. Bibian, she was the menace, the monster in the server that got them to this point. Now she has to come up clutch here. She's looking for any sort of opening into the B side.
Smoke gonna afford her a little bit of room to work with as sneaks on out. There is that player on the bomb. It's gonna be Julie. It's gonna be a great shot from Bibian to find one. There's another player tucked inside a short though. Now she's just going to buy the time. Bomb can be planted. Goose Breeder ensuring that none of the T's cross on over towards market. And she's doing the right job here, holding the line. And here comes the retake. Bibian left alone. It's a 1 versus 2.
She's already got 3 kills though. Two more to find. She knows where both these players are. The reload, but oh, there's just no cover. She gets caught out in the end. A great attempt from Bibian, but CLG Red on the retake. Too many angles. They pincer her in, take her down, and they're going to find 7 early on in this half. Really great stuff from CLG Red. Obviously, we expected it, but it's good to see players like Emmy in particular stepping up. She's a huge part of what got them such a dominant run through the season. So it's good to see her form continuing here on LAN. But finally, Bibian's starting to wake up into the server as well.
And these are the plays that CLG Red's going to keep pulling time and time again, right? Emmy just walking into its underpass, finding 2 free kills. They're not going to give you much respect. And that is something you need to be cognizant of. That is something that you need to be aware of. And your protocols have to be, you know, you can't allow those tiny little windows because they're going to find those timings. Sure, they might not find it maybe 1 or 2 rounds, but they're going to keep pushing, poking, and prodding and making it very uncomfortable for you. So even though you might have a late round game plan in mind, they're not going to allow you to really execute. You're going to be down a couple of players already. So Mindfreak now, once more the buy is going to be coming in. And this time it looks like a fast play here towards A, as maybe looking to potentially find a CT crossing on over. Now CLG Red, once more, they have a number of players posted towards B and mid. But there is a timing here. If Mindfreak head towards the A bomb side right now, they're just the 1 defender.
Yeah, Kelsey, she's just jump-spotting this. And this is the first time we've had the AWP out on Mindfreak. Mei with her hands on that one, is slowly clearing in towards A main. This guy's on this flank here. She's had a lot of success in mid, finding Goose Breeder in particular. So she's going to be looking for any sort of opening. A rotation has come over though. So Goose Breeder has joined her teammate over towards CT. So they have a pretty good setup here. As this execute, it looks like it's about to come in, the utility. It's going to get thrown out. Kelsey, I think she might have spotted the player there as she went to throw out her smoke. Julie does find the lurk in Viscos though. That Molly's going to flush Kelsey out, but it doesn't matter. She still takes down Bibian in the process. She can fall back here. They don't know about Goose Breeder either close, so there's 2 CTs here ready to swing out if needed. The smokes do come through now, so there is a chance for that bomb plant. Misha's going to get that one down. Now we have to look at this retake.
5v3 though, it's a very doable retake here for the CTs. And for the Ts, they have no utility remaining to keep their opponents at bay, right? Mei, she's got the AWP, and look at the positioning. It's a very uncomfortable post-plan position here for the Mindfreak players.
Yeah, really, really tight angles, especially with that incendiary being thrown out. But Eminent, she's forced out and finds the kill anyway. Mei also finding one of her own, but now she's left alone in the 1v3 with the AWP. Is able to find dive, but the smoke doesn't offer enough protection against bullets. The defuse comes through, and CLG already have secured the half with 8 rounds.
Things starting to look a little grim here for Mindfreak. For those of you tuning in, again, this is of course the first phase of matchups. You know, for Group A, we have the best one to start things off. Was going to be the GSL format, so even though you lose a game, you still have a couple of opportunities to ensure you can qualify for the playoffs. Kelsey's off to a monstrous start, 139 ADR, joined alongside Emmy as well, the veteran of this team. And yeah, despite the 1 hiccup they had in round number 3, they've been looking very, very solid indeed. Goose Breeder trying to use a little bit of a one-way in the smoke. And you can see for Mindfreak, you can go for the buys, right? Because you got the bomb down, you'll have the AKs, but even with max loss bonus, the utility is kind of sparse. They've used up a couple of the smokes already, so now they have like, what, 2 Molotovs, 2 smokes, and a handful of flashbangs to make their way into these bomb sites. So this time they're grouping up. It looks like it's going to be the B hit once more, and that's a huge find. Bibian finds Julie, and that's a B bomb site open for business.
Yeah, Visco, she's going to jump through, but Emmy playing through Short does manage to dispatch her and holding the angle for the 2nd kill as well. At the turret of Short, already dealt with 2, and now she's ready for the rest of these players to come out through Apps. Swings out and finds Mish. They're all falling in front of her, just holding it. And now 2 more players left. Eminent and Mei, that bomb, it's been dropped into Apps.
Yeah, they find the one opening, and then it is just immediately shut down by Emmy. I gotta feel a little bit there for Bibian. Like she gets the opening on the Julie, so she's like, I'm just gonna push on in right now. So the spacing was completely off for her teammates following up behind it. So for Emmy, it was 3 separate easy 1v1s where she had the angle, she had the A1 in her hands as well. So a very convincing shutdown, despite the fact that Mindfreak were able to get the opening pick. And now, yeah, you know, they didn't get the bomb down, and despite it being lost, you know, max loss bonus, they will have to just wheel the deagles. A couple of smokes being purchased here. But things are looking a little grim. Money for CLG Red is out of control right now. They can buy for, you know, as long as they want. They can pretty much purchase whatever they need. As we have all 5 members of Mindfreak going for this contact play towards A. This could catch one of them off guard.
Yeah, there are 3 players very close by though. Goosebeater and Kelsey playing these very close angles. So yeah, quite a great one dig there. Eminent also chiming in for one of her own, but now she has to find 3 more if she wants to do this. She's actually just going to back up, can't even retrieve one of those rifles. And the bomb, it's been dropped onto the site. It's not where you want it to be. Dai pushes forward and finds her. So double digits reached early here for CLG Red.
Double digits for 3 of the players as well, right? You look at Emmy, you look at Goosebeater, you look at Kelsey. They've been kind of the heavy hitters for this team in the recent past. And I mean, not to say you know Dai and Julie aren't capable either, but when these 3 players are popping off this early in the game, it's a little grim for the Mindfreak side. Despite the heroics of Viscous we saw early on, it's been kind of quiet ever since then. And right now, they don't really seem to have an answer. The CLG Red, they are just completely shutting down whatever Mindfreak are throwing their way.
The AWP back in the hands of Mamie though, and oh, just the contact straight out into mid. No utility to support Eminent on that swing and die. It's an easy shot. She does not miss those. Posted up on the angle. Elsewhere, Kels is able to find Mish. So already early on, we're into this 3-on-5. Goosebeater making it a 2-on-5. And then Fraggy didn't finish the sentence. Although Dai is going to lose her head to Bibian. That's a great shot onto her. The AWP taken down. 2v4 though. Plenty of players still left to find. Mei is now able to take a little bit more position with that AWP going down. Has a bit more freedom to take control. But definitely aware of Connector being a place that CLG Red would like to post up.
They will group up together though, right? And they're going to be heading towards A. Now they have the smoke that can be deployed towards maybe jungle, the Molotov for ticket booth. But if Kelsey opts to play inside the bomb site, it's going to be kind of ineffectual. But no, she's going to be playing the default angle. If they can somehow find it's open, they're going to go for the contact play by the looks of things here, Lucy. If they can find his headshot, there is a world. But Kelsey is going to face, again, is the question. She tags down Mei down to 50 HP. Flashbang. Is he to play across on over as well? And that's information being conveyed.
Yeah, they know that the bomb is crossed as well, so they know that it's got an awkward position. It can't really go down immediately. Kelsey, she can just step back. She's got all the info. She's done everything she needed to do so far. That bomb is going to go down. The 4-on-2 in the re-wake. Mei posted up with the AWP. The utility, it's already diminished for the T's. Bibian's going to find one early though. She swings out and kicks down Julie. No trade potential on that one. Posts up on another angle, but Goosebeater with the AWP, she gets the first kill. Mei, they have her number, and Emmy takes her head clean off her shoulders. Fantastic stuff from Emmy. 16 for 4 so far.
Okay, Emmy's just smurfing right now alongside Kelsey. Holy hell, 30 kills between the 2 of them in 12 rounds. That's a statement coming in. CLG Red are not here to fool around. It doesn't matter who they're going to be going up against. It looks like they're here just to flex how good they are. I think the desk alluded to this as well, right? Like if you look at CLG Red, they are one of the big favorites here. At least in Group A, they are the firm favorites to make it out in a flawless fashion. So they're showing why. They're not trying anything too complicated. They're just being aggressive in your face. The individuals are popping off. And Mindfreak as well, don't want to be too harsh, but they're also giving too much space for them to work with. The spacing has been off as Mei tries to drop down. Dai able to find her, but Eminent with a crucial trade, and that's Emmy getting taken out. But they still have Kelsey to contend with, and that's still not going to be easy.
None of these players proving particularly easy to dispatch at the moment. Dai playing around the smoke in Connector. Bibian is on the other side of that, and she's actually been quite good at finding these kills onto Dai early. You can hear her pushing out here with the AWP. She's just going to swing, but not needed. Julie does find Bibian before she can pull the trigger. There's an open B side though, just the player in towards short. I think Viscos is aware of this, pushing up close. Oh, spots a player there crossing to market. Viscos, is she aware of this close angle? She is, she clears it. That's Julie down. It's now the 3-on-3, but a player pushed in the side. Goosebeater, Eminent, catches her before she can do any damage. And this is the best position that Mindfreak have been in so far.
Yeah, this should be unlosable here for Mindfreak. Now, if I'm CLG Red, I'm going for this. You have so much money to work with, you absolutely go for this one. Dai. She's gonna flash her way in for her teammate, and here they come charging on in for the retake, and Kelsey able to find Viscous and Mish. It's a 1v1. Eminent will fall! It was unlosable, we said, Lucy. But CLG Red, they just make it look so easy. It was a 2v3 bomb planted. They had the AWP as well in the retake, and they make it look so clean.
Yeah, they even have to push through a smoke to make that happen, but you can see that team synergy. CLG Red, they work just like a perfect unit. It looks super calm, super cool, super collected. The flash through, it's perfect. They find kill after kill, and Mindfreak, you know, look, it's LAN jitters. It's the first game. You got to get this one out of the way. You're up against one of the favorites, if not the favorite, to take the whole thing. It's okay if it's not, you know, your best performance. You're just warming into it.
It was actually the right call from Mindfreak, right? The moment they know there were 3 CTs towards mid, they're like, listen, the B bomb site's going to be pretty much empty. Just jump on in, and they did that. That was the right call, but yeah, the 3v2, as you said, it's a LAN jitters going up against the most experienced team in this tournament, and it's going to be a shooting gallery for Julius, having no trouble as Eminent will finally take it down. It's still a 3v2 though, and you can see the cavalry's already arrived on the B bomb site, and we can even see Goose Breeder just pushing up top of mid. She's going to cut it off. Like if they're going to head towards T-spawn, she's going to be lying in wait. So the only window they have right now is maybe heading towards underpass, but I don't think they're going to be expecting this from Goose.
Yeah, they're playing it patient at the moment, but they are completely choked in. You can even see Emmy, she's going to clear in towards short as well, so she can see if they sneak out through underpasses. Not really too many places they can go. There's actually going to be underpass. Are they going to clear this angle? Emmy, this is cheeky. She's just sitting right above. It's the perfect angle for it. Finds the first, even the dink onto Eminent as she falls down. It's salt in the wound. Eminent looking for anything but Goose Breeder at the top of mid. Perfect angle to take her down. And 13 rounds, the last round of the half. Mindfreak, come on, guys. Let's get the second.
I like believing in the underdog story, Lucy, but this feels like it's a little far gone. I won't lie. CLG Red is just looking so very dominant, right? Sure, the first couple of rounds, it looked like, you know, Mindfreak, the individuals are popping off, but once it started getting the rounds rolling, once it started getting warmed up, we spoke about his individuals, like Kelsey, like Emmy, Goose, everyone on this team, they're just woken up, and they're just looking almost nigh untouchable. Final round of the first half, maybe, you know, if they can get it 2 rounds, at least that's something. It's still not much, but it's still something to work with, as we will be seeing a full-fledged execute coming out from Mindfreak. The smokes will be deployed, and that means they could maybe get the bomb down.
Yeah, it's a fast one, just the A site with Galil's just the one AK. Beyond's in this really advanced position. But Kelsey, she just jumps up onto Ticket and finds the kill over Viscos. Vivian with this advanced angle, though, able to take down Dai. That's the AWP out of the equation, although Julie does have one of her own. These smokes still providing cover. 3 CTs coming in from CT. It is being held down by a couple of these rifles at the moment, but they're just clearing out. They're taking their time. They know they can win these duels, flushing out the angles with the utility, slowly making their way forward. Vivian, she's got a great position here against Julie. The flick, that's incredible. Almost sets up for the second, but Emmy takes her down before she can. Julie's been tagged down low. Eminent, 1v2, the time, the clock, it's ticking down. I don't think they are. She even swings out to hit the diffuser, but there's no one home.
Well, they at least get a second. CLG Red just going in for the kills instead of trying to go for the defuse. But still, 13-2 for the CD side. CLG Red should be feeling extremely comfortable. Can Mindfreak bring this one back? We're going to find out after a very short break.
I'm running wild, demons circling. Trying to take my soul, leave me alone. You won't bring me down. These darkened days, blind in my way. I shine the light on through, light up the room. I'm rising from the flames. Please don't get in my way. I'm reaching higher planes, and I can't stop this train. I'm rising from the flames. I'm rising from the flames.
Well, Blair, it wouldn't be a good David and Goliath underdog story if you didn't have, all the odds against you. 2-13 half. Now's the time for Mindfreak to show us why they're here.
Yeah, this is a rocky moment for them, right? This is where you grind it back, take the pistol, convert the second round, the third, and bring it back, and I don't know. Okay, I'm trying to be really positive here. I know you're sitting right next to me. We had the desk going. CLG Red's going to take this easy, and I had to logically agree with them as well. Then I have you here with me. You're supporting your Aussie girls. I want to support the underdogs as well. But at least from what we've seen in the server, CLG Red, they look bloodthirsty.
Yeah, it's really hard to fault any aspect of their gameplay at the moment. Just moving like a unit, finding the trade kills. The clutches have just been phenomenal. I mean, we've seen some really sharp shooting there. I mean, Viscos has been incredible, and in the second half, I'm looking to her if we want to see Mindfreak stage this comeback. As we go now into the pistol, it looks like it's going to be a bit of a quick one towards B.
Yep, they got a number of flashbangs to work with, though. CLG Red going to come charging on out. There are two players holding the line, however. It's going to be Viscos and Mission. It's going to be Emu leading the charge. A flash is completely going to blind her, but she's still going to push on ahead and finds one. The trade will be quick, but Kelsey finds one back in return for a team. Make that two.
Yeah, Kelsey just finding one through the smoke there, just firing shots into market and getting a freebie. It's just like the universe is conspiring against Mindfreak right now, but Bibian and Eminent, if there was two girls to be able to pull off this clutch, I am looking to them. That bomb has been planted, all these players posted up all across the B side. It's going to be a difficult retake, especially with Bibian getting dinked early on. They're both coming looking through window at the moment. That smoke is denying any other opportunity to enter this site. It's ticking down quickly. There's no kill on either of these players. If they're going to commit out, well, Eminent finds one, but shut down immediately, and CLG Red get the pistol.
Great round from CLG there. Even though to get the bomb down, the post plants were so very solid as well, not really giving any opportunities. You pointed it out as well, the smoke towards market, allowing them only one entry from window, where the moment they poked their head, they immediately got gushed. CLG Red wasting no time charging in towards B bomb site from Mindfreak, despite having that the two players set up there. The flashes were good enough to allow Emmy to push in deep inside the bomb site, and also we had Kelsey just pop a couple of heads at the end there. We have the buy coming in here. It is going to be the forced investment from Mindfreak. We have the Deagles out of 5-7 for Mish. And for CLG Red, it's going to be a very classic A take. We have the smokes lined up and ready. Just waiting for any aggression from the CTs, but eventually the smokes will be deployed. Now, the one thing going the way of Mindfreak is Bibian is playing inside the bomb shot. She's playing towards Shadow. She's got a Deagle, though. She's going to be inside as the smokes rain in. The question is, can she do anything with it?
Yeah, look, it's a defensive smoke that's been dropped as well. They can play around this. It's going to get very chaotic here for Emmy. She's just charging in with the MAC-10. Already finds Bibian. Convinced that there's someone else in that smoke, but there isn't. Eminent jumps up looking for anything, but Kelsey going to shut her down with the Galil. Now, that bomb should be able to make its way onto the site. Just the pistols here to try and deny anything. Mei looking for any sort of angle. She catches the whiff of all these players, but it's just not given to her. Goosebrita, she's going to get taken down. That's the bomb dropped as well. Mei chiming in for one onto Emmy, but it's once again a clutch situation. The 1v3, they know exactly where Mish is. She swings out, takes down Julie, but Kelsey closes it out, and it's map point for CLG Red.
Emmy just running and gunning with a MAC-10. Like, that's a job, right? Just run on in, pre-fire all the usual angles, clear out a potential stack from the CTs, and she does. She gets a kill, takes a sweet time, and this is the complete opposite from what we saw from Mindfreak on their anti-eco round, where when they went into its A, they kind of struggling coming out of the choke point, the ramp position. They got completely shut down. In this case, you can see CLG Red, they had the right protocols, the right utility usage, the right personnel as well. And this could all come to an end here in the B bomb side. A bit of a failed smoke there, but that's not going to stop CLG Red from running on in.
Yeah, but a utility drop there. Mish throwing off shots. Zai actually goes down to her own. Molotov and Mish goes down to her own as well. It's suicide after suicide here. Mei, Julie, she's come down. That bomb, it's been dropped. Mei playing such a nuisance here on the side, just swinging in and out. But Vivian, she's all alone. She gets taken down. The CLG Red take it 16-2.
Yeah, I got a little tongue-tied after the fashion that round played out. A couple of actual 1Gs, the real 1Gs, not just one of them. We saw two of them, 2Gs in the chat, and the CLG Red, they make it look very, very convincing.